left, down, right, up.
Make sure this is running okay. I still need to get Mega Satan's head. So I'm gonna try and get it as,
The thing, what?
I gotta get Mega Satan's head.
Dude, I'm like drunk on Subway right now.
Lindsay's drunk on Subway.
Doesn't even matter how hard I try.
Yeah, Lynn fart.
I thought I was a footlong person, but
I think you once were. But maybe
I don't think I'm a footlong person anymore,
you
man.
had that surgery, man.
The lap band.
Nah, you just had that surgery on your foot. I don't know how it affected your appetite, but...
Well, they had found that I had a little portion of stomach. You know how most people have one? I had like 1.25. I had like a quarter.
1.25 stomachs.
Yeah, and I find that that's where the second part of the footlong goes. That's why I always had trouble walking after I'd eat Subway.
I think you just always had trouble walking. Tubbers.
If I'm gonna be honest, I generally had trouble walking due to the fact that it's very hard to walk when you can't see your feet. You sort of are doing it on faith. Like, I know my foot's there, I know the ground's there, but it's just real hard.
How do you explain, like, people that run, like races? They're not looking at their feet.
See, that's what they want you to think. See, they've trained their body to be so fast that their eyeballs are just as fast at looking down their feet. Because they're running and they're like, gotta be first, gotta be first. Feet, are you still with me? Good. Gotta be first, go. Are they there? Yes. Did my heel just strike the ground? Let me check it. Correct. Go.
And they do that, like, once every, like, 0.2 seconds.
Yeah. Gonna win. Toes? Check. Constantly. Why do you think they're never talking while they're racing?
Because who the fuck is there to talk to?
Because they can't. They can't talk while they're racing.
It's against the rules.
It'd be super hard to trash talk, and you'd be like, hey, I'm gonna beat you, toes check! And they would be like,
It's against the rules.
What?
It's against the rules of foot race. Can't talk.
You know how
No talking!
You know how you diminish any sort of runner, sprinter, marathon, whatever? You say, oh, you do foot races.
I mean, it's race on feet.
Raced on feet. The ground is made out of chopped up, severed feet. And whoever can navigate that terrible, fleshy wasteland to the finish line.
I think there was like a vault on Fallout 4.
Full of severed feet?
Yeah, it's well made out of severed feet. The experiment was like feeder births.
So let's get a bunch of them and see if, you know, we can do anything with them because they're fucking gross. What do they do for us? Nothing. The only people who get, you know, get stuff out of feet is those damn foot racers.
I don't know. Would you rather call them a marathoner?
I think people call them that.
It just sounds like that they're like biking too, but all they do is foot race.
Yeah.
So
if someone does foot race, I know exactly
I
what.
guess you would call them a sprinter.
Well, yeah. I think generally you call them a marathon runner or a sprinter.
Well, I mean,
but
if they don't run marathons, so what did?
They're a sprinter.
What if they just lackadaisically run races?
Oh yeah, super interesting what I'm doing here. I'm not gonna do that for 26.2 miles. I'll do that for a little bit. Like, what's the in-between of a sprint and a marathon?
That's the worst damage of all
Half
time.
marathon.
I'm tired. Alright, I really need to get Mega Bust in this first Devil Room, and then I'll be happy.
I just want to encounter a professional racer. And when I approach them and they're wearing entirely Puma gear, I'm like, oh, what do you do? And they're like, oh, I run marathons. I'm like, oh, you do foot races. I'm sorry, feet races. Or you participate in a feet race to determine who has the better feet.
Just look for your feet. Oh, why did I take Cursed Eye? Why did I do this?
Like Usain Bolt, he's got pretty good feet because he's the fastest man right now.
You would know that.
Most people know he's the fastest man right now.
Most people.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Subway.
Studio audience, let me hear it!
Let's go back to Subway and ask every employee in there.
That's not fair. One guy was Indian, one chick was smoking meth in the parking lot with her father, and the other girl was a white girl crying. And maybe the girl who went to jail and got cornrows. Warning, there was a white girl at Subway, blonde hair, cornrows. Her name was Jessica. I peeped the name tag.
She poisoned your sandwich, dude. That's why you feel bad.
She didn't even touch it!
She put it in, like...
Oh god, what's this? Lindsay slowly reaches into her mouth and pulls out a long blonde cornrow. Oh god!
I meant...
I'm full of cornrows.
Poisoned it with poison, but yeah, sure, with cornrows.
I think that would kill me, dude. If I had a long cornrow...
I don't think you'd die.
The body can't digest hair.
You would just choke on it, man. Unless, like...
Choke to death on it?
Are you talking, like, the entire fucking cornrow?
Yeah.
I thought you just meant, like, a single hair.
No. Do you know how many people eat a single hair every day? I'm talking about the full-on
I get real
braid.
pissed off when the shit's in my throat. Yeah, I hate it. It's terrible.
I'm talking about the entire thing.
I'm talking, like... No, like, you can probably survive that.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
If we're talking dreads, you're gonna die.
Are you kidding me? First of all, I'm taking a lot of liberties with she snuck an entire cornrow braid. I'm gonna be able to detect a smelly thing that is as thick as a piece of shit in my sandwich.
That's racist or hippieist.
I don't care who I offend. Hippies smell bad.
What about African Americans?
Where do they live? What's their home life situation?
Well, if they have dreads.
Nah, black people dreads don't smell, because that's just...
Their hair's naturally that way.
Yeah, naturally that way.
Oh, man.
White people have to not shower to do
really
that.
care about their hair, in my experience. Like, really. Like, white woman knows they care about their hair and shit, you know?
You mean where black dudes go to the barber like every day to make sure their face in tip-top shape?
Yeah, well, I was talking about...
What else am I gonna do? I have a lot of time to kill before my foot race starts, and I gotta look good for sponsors. Scratch that. I gotta look good for my basketball game.
Dreads are probably not great for aerodynamicness during your foot race.
Oh god, if you are a foot racer and you have dreads, you gotta get rid of those dreads.
Your game will increase.
That shit weighs like 10 pounds on your fucking head. There's this pro skater named Nigel Houston, and he had like long, it's like down to like the back of his knees, huge chunky dreads, and then he like cut them off, or you know, got a fade, and yeah, because that level of dreads is gross. Let's be honest. Like once you get past your waistline, it's a little stupid. But he said that it was crazy that he had to get used to doing tricks again because he was doing it without having like a 10-pound weight on his head. So I can only imagine with a feet race, you gotta get rid of that. That's the kind of optimism I'm gonna bring to the ASU foot race program.
You know, feet racing? Probably one of my favorite sports balls.
Oh, God. Yeah. You see those little sports balls in those tight spandex.
Yeah, they got a score hole of their own kind.
Finish line. Or a baton if they're doing a relay, which is the gayest kind of foot race. Yeah, I want to do a foot race, but only like for a little bit, and then I'm gonna have my friend do it a little bit, and then his friend's gonna finish it. So, right. Sorry, we just lost all of our relay race subscribers. I've seen, you know what relay racing is? Just like science fairs and TV shows. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a relay race IRL in my life, but they're always on TV. So what are you going to the Olympics for? Speed racing? They'll give you a gold medal for that. Just like going with your feet.
Walking, but faster?
I don't know. It sounds like a karate show. That's your whole life? That's your whole life? Wow.
Alright. Satan said, that's not what I want. So I would be happy with either item.
I would love to go to a foot race and have a poster that's like, yeah, you're foot racing #1, like right near the finish line. Because I feel like it'd throw somebody off. They'd be like, the hell?
This isn't a foot race. This is a dash.
Foot dash, regular dash, whatever.
Dash, former basis to force the bad.
Dash shield, whatever you want.
Do you think he's a good foot racer?
I think he might be involved in some underground, mountain-dwelling foot races that us regular folk aren't privy to, because he does a lot of stuff in secret. So, you know, like, underground foot races is like, people don't want to talk about it.
So embarrassed?
It's like one of those secret societies. It's like street racers, you know? Like, who's a cop here? How do you know him? What places? Where is it okay to foot race? Will the cops come? It's like,
I'm not going to tell anybody. They gotta keep it from you.
yeah, well, you know, last time we had a big foot race meet on G Street, the fucking cops showed up, and, you know, they took all the bet money that we were doing, so.
Why are you betting on a foot race? Why not just have a good, clean foot race for the thrill foot race sport?
Oh my god, you take that shit down to ASU. You can do your foot race in there for nothing! You can have a white coach yell at you while he gets millions of dollars because foot race coaches, they make the highest paid person at a university. I'm trying to eat. Okay. And all I got is these dumb feet.
Yo, you foot race long enough, though. You get to be the coach.
Alright, check, who's oldest here? How long you been foot racing? Oh, holy shit. You're the new coach. You know more about it than me, dude.
Last one died. Once you become foot race coach, you are foot race coach until you die.
Except if somebody comes along and says, I've been foot racing longer than you, which is what you just...
No. They don't look for a new coach, just willy-nilly.
They'll look for a new coach if they lose. That's how they do it in the NBA. Like, if you're a coach in the NBA and your team loses, like, not even a lot in a row, they just straight up fire you and get a new coach. Instead of being like, hey, maybe our players fucking suck. They're like, nah, it's the coach.
I mean, sometimes it is the coach, though.
Yeah, but sometimes it's the fucking players.
Sometimes. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah. And the only way to solve it is to get that white guy out of there. Get him a black coach, okay?
What's a white guy know about my sport? Sports ball.
He doesn't. That's why they fucking lose. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna run down the court as fast as possible. And we're gonna run back as many times in a 12-minute. This is a foot race, coach!
You gotta get in the score hole. Even I know that.
Is this not foot racing? The National Ball of Feet Association, which is what you're supposed to run on in a foot race or ball your foot. Don't strike those heels, girls.
Oh, I was charging. Ooh, I kind of want Box of Friends. I'm not very familiar.
You know what a foot racer's favorite video game is? It's easy answer.
Side bike?
The Popeye Game Boy Advance foot racing game. That's how y'all get started. Like, you know what it is? The CIA, they drive out to low-income neighborhoods that are predominantly underground. They throw out a couple Game Boy Advance Popeyes. They wait a little while, and when no one has joined the foot race program, they go, oh shit, those kids don't have Game Boy Advances. So then they scatter a few Game Boy Advances about. A couple here on the basketball court, a couple here over on the monkey bars, except when they're in low-income neighborhoods, we don't call them monkey bars. And they're like, hey, how do I get a bitch like olive oil? I do foot races in a city area, or sometimes on boats. I think there is a boat level.
I hate this one.
I love calling a race a foot race just because, like, no one ever calls it that. It's just a race.
I don't think you know what it is.
I feel like I've been talking about foot races for 3 hours. And it's only
been
been
about
like
16 minutes.
Yeah.
It probably hasn't even been that long, because I probably didn't use the word until, like,
No.
second floor.
That shooter who came to Jonesboro, that inactive shooter, now I can do tags about that for people who are trying to find videos on that. It won't be a lie. He was actually very disgruntled about the ASU Newport foot race program. And they kept telling him he had bad feet, and he was just like, no, I got heart. And they're like, well, do you have heart in your feet? Because that's not going to do anything, man. And he was like, I got a shotgun. And they're like, so what? Get the fuck out of here. Foot race on home.
What?
Yeah, bitch.
Because apparently, like, the committee was like Pantera.
Foot race! Are you talking to me?
Oh, man. Okay, so do I take Ivy back, which is really good for Samson, or do I take Box of Friends that could be fun if I actually get familiars? I'm gonna take Ivy back.
What is the ID bag?
Well, it does damage and gives you money, but that's not why you take it as Samson. You do it because, like, every time you take damage, you get a little bit more damage. So, like, I can take damage without, like, losing my soul hearts and stuff every floor.
That sounds pretty good. The
Yeah.
familiars thing is more of a gamble.
Yeah, like, if I got, like, the familiar that copies my exact tears, I'd be mad I didn't take it. But, whatever.
That's a foot race for another day.
I mean, that's Lilith's item. I want to be Lilith. I'll be Lilith.
Star Wars 7. The Force foot races.
The Foot Race Awakens.
The foot race awakens. Why are we doing foot races? We have, like, speeder bikes and shit. Now we're taking it back.
Use the Force. There's no
Yeah,
force.
you can telepathically move your feet faster than they are capable of.
Mhm.
So just do that. Be such a bitch about it. The entire future of the universe is riding on this fucking foot race and you can't be bothered. Knew we should not have let a black kid into the Jedi program. I didn't want to say it, but you made me say it.
Oh, come on.
Whatever happened to Samuel L. Jackson's character?
Oh, he died.
Okay.
Thrown out a window.
For real?
Yeah.
That's, like, not satisfying at all.
I mean, like, he was lightsaber, then thrown out a window, like,
Oh.
Force thrown out.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Wow!
Don't damage!
Wow! I can't even get that pin. I mean, I could, but it ain't worth it. don't need that money.
You could use it though.
Peer pressure.
Yeah. Mom, Dad, I want to be a foot racer. No, son of mine!
So ashamed. Where's the sequel?
Why don't you just kill yourself? Hey kids, we're gonna take these career aptitude tests because you're in 11th grade and we gotta figure out what you're gonna do with your rest of your life. Ooh. The results came back foot racer.
Got this glitch. Bouncing around the room. Any cute.
It's very artistic. And pleasant to look at.
Yeah, it's a symbol for how life is fucked.
But yet, there's a quiet optimism about it.
No.
It's solemn, but
No.
I see it.
Life is fucked.
Hey, don't tell me how to interpret artwork, motherfucker. Okay.
That's what I get for using all my bombs. I had like 4 hearts, I think. So
Can I please go? I would actually love to go to an art gallery or museum, and I would love to just argue with people about what it meant. What do you think this means?
So in the DLC, they added a new thing called sticky nickels. You can't pick them up. Unless you blow them
What
up.
would be the point of that? Unless you blow them up?
Yeah, you have to blow them off the floor because they're stuck.
What are they stuck on?
The floor.
How are they adhered to the floor?
Adhesive.
Who has adhesive down here? Is somebody going to the store?
I don't know, man. That's small.
I don't want to talk to her. She's crazy.
Got the ability to fly. It's pretty good. Pretty good thing to fly in this game.
Pretty good thing to fly most of the time.
I mean, Sugar Ray kind of overhypes it. But that's all you want? Nope.
And it's like Mark McGrath. We get it. You're from Krypton. You can easily fly. Why don't you do some of that, like, put it to good use? You're just making, like, records. With so many atrocities are going on in the world.
Apparently, you're recommending the buzz belts. According to Lindsay. Unless she's bullshitting me. In which case, she's a dead man.
About Mark McGrath being on the Buzz Bells at the market?
Yeah.
I'm like 99% sure. I'm also like really sure that Mark McGrath is also in the knife infomercial. And he takes that knife and he's like, I don't know why you want to cut a hammer, but you can cut a hammer with this knife. And he cut it with a hammer.
Wow.
And then he set it and forget it.
No,
but I do think he's on the Buzz Bells. Because if I'm going to listen to someone's musical opinion, it's going to be Mark McGrath. He was in Sharknado too. He can fly. He's from Krypton. He's got frosted tips. Like, there's no reason not to listen to that guy. Oh my god. Love those sides!
that'd be fun. The nails are pretty cool too. I probably want to get nails, like. Oh, even if I got nails, size override the nails. No nails. The nails aren't actually good, they just look cool. I mean, they're pretty good. It's 1.5 damage up, increased knockback, which I guess...
I like that. I like getting them away from me.
I think they're called...
What is the
8.5
glitch? What is
nails.
the glitch?
Oh, when it touches an enemy, it gives them a random status effect. It's not very good.
No, he's more of just like portable art.
Yo, but if I would have kept Box of Friends, I'd have 2 of them every so often.
I don't know. That's too much art. It's too much art. A lot of people don't think there's a limit, but there's a limit. Can we start referring to 5Ks as
Foot races.
foot races?
I mean,
Doing a foot race for breast cancer.
they're not doing it on their fucking razor scooters.
I would lose my fucking balls if I was driving past. I'm not participating in a 5K for breast cancer, but if I was rolling by and I saw like a gang of fucking old women wearing bandanas with razor scooters, I'd be like, hey, you're fucking lazy. I can't. My feet also have breast cancer. I don't care. Off the scooter. I can push you down easily.
Another third sticky nickel?
I don't want them. I don't want a sticky nickel.
Edmund's fucking me here.
Damn you, Edmund!
Yeah, but and just because
That explains those weird
Actually,
text messages I got from an unknown number.
I saw a thing on the Isaac subreddit where somebody linked to making that idea like years ago on one of his early videos for like the original Isaac game. So it might be his fault. They're kind of annoying though.
Yeah, why would he have an idea to you can't have this
Well,
money unless
he
you
was
use a
just
bomb?
like, I can't get the sample of the full. But he could get the nickel and he was just mistaken. And then like, wouldn't that be funny if they added in some nickels that you
No.
can't get off?
No, that's just a bad idea.
You can get them off.
I can waste a bomb.
This is a waste.
If I had a bomb glove, then that'd be a different thing.
What if you got Dr. Fetus, which is actually good now?
How was it just bad because of the friendly fire?
No. It still hurts you. It's good now because it does good damage. That's a bad idea though. Oh no.
Oh man, this Coke has too much sodium.
It
It says low sodium on it, but then I look at the numbers.
Just worried about becoming dead.
3%. Oh my god. I don't even know what sodium. I know that soy sauce has a lot of sodium in
It's
it.
just salt, basically.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, it's not good for you, but whatever.
Oh no. I feel like there's somebody out there who, if you were to go, yeah, it's got too much sodium in it, he's like, oh god. Oh no.
Oh well, chaos card. I guess I'll try and hurry up so I can go fight Hush then, because I can just throw this at him.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not actually gonna fight him. I'm gonna throw this card at him. Or miss. I've done that once. Where is the boss? Fucking curse.
I'm just saying, we check like the sodium level of like almost all the different varieties of chips in it. So.
It's important.
It was. The Cheetos had a lot. But, you know, Cheetos aren't good. So.
Doritos have the most. They win. Or lose.
Win. I got so much sodium, I don't even fucking care. You'll eat me.
I don't have time for your shenanigans, hands.
The Doritos were like, you're gonna eat me, Lindsay. And I was like, actually, I prefer the baked. The baked Lay's.
I got the Cool Ranch Doritos. A classic choice for a classic gentleman like myself.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. I know, before my big foot race, I like to keep it classy. With a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. A lot of sodium going straight to my feet. That's right. That's my racing secret. I would feel worried if I saw someone eating chips on the starting line. Like they're in the blocks, and then out of nowhere is a chip bag, and you hear a crunch. And then somebody shoots a gun, but everybody's just staring at this guy eating chips. Or like right before he gets on the starting blocks, he's like, okay, real quick. Okay, I'm ready.
the wrong way. I don't have time for this. Okay, anyways.
What is it, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't think you got it, man. Oh, God, I'll choke you out, you son of a bitch.
I need encouragement. I need nourishment. I need love.
I can give you nourishment,
And
but
I
like,
never had around.
Daddy. Just hearing someone refer to their father as daddy is like super gross to me.
Especially when they're adults. That's really weird.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my daddy. Do you mean like the older gentleman that pays you to let him fuck you? No! My father. You know, my daddy.
Lady, you're 27.
You shouldn't be hanging out with your parents anyway. What's wrong with you? That's more of the issue. People who hang out with their parents. Like, you're gross. I think it's more gross if a guy refers to his father as daddy.
Oh, I can't blow through this.
You gotta do it!
I've never been ring this deck. Unless, like, Emperor card?
I think the dream died on the table.
What?
While I was getting surgery. It died on the table.
Trigger? A little bit triggered?
Oh. Are you frequently getting surgery or knowing someone who's getting surgery at all times?
I died on the table once.
Quit talking about your goddamn metaphorical tables.
Motherfucker. Come on.
Alright, Glitch, you got it? You got it, Glitch?
No, he's the best part of my round right now.
Yeah, you definitely need the horse.
Alright, we got a minute and a half.
I think you're putting the cart before the horse.
Come on. Fuck you. This has to be the right way.
Or it isn't.
I don't have time to pick up cards.
But you did. You did though.
Force of habit.
Is this your card? Yes, God! I don't know, I didn't even pick one, but yes it is. It's my card.
Fuck. Dream is dead.
Come on, dude! You got 50 seconds?
I can kill the heart that fast, but... Fucking cursed eye.
Oh, shit.
Dream is dead.
Well, you better call your daddy. He'll sort this out.
Fucking cursed eye.
It's the worst.
I mean, it's okay.
No.
Till it fucks you.
That's all it is designed to do. I don't know where I'm going. All my nickels are sticky. Worst day ever. Worst Christmas ever.
I bet it's actually this way too. I could have made it.
Nah, man, you would have encountered trouble, so you couldn't have made it.
It's actually kind of okay. Oh, yeah.
No.
I wish it was like 33 minutes.
Like, you're not even asking for a lot of extra time. You're just like, give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes to pick up some cards and shit. How's your damage? It's pretty good.
It's okay. Got dust touch.
Ooh. Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's just a tear I don't want.
triggered. Kill this king fag.
See, that was just a minute too slow.
As a shout out to all you Rajon Rondo fans, an NBA player called a referee King Faggot. Faggot of all the king, or king of all faggots, and guess what? The referee turned out to be really gay! He had to apologize. But in a way that wasn't really an apology. Because, you know, refs are bad people.
I didn't get the head. I didn't get the Satan head. That's fine.
Oh, you'll get it, champ.
I've tried so hard.
That's the last thing, right?
It's the last thing I need.
That's how they keep you playing the game, even though you would continue playing the game.
Not technically impossible. There's 2 more devil rooms that I could technically access.
Technically. That's ref talk right there, talking about technicals. You're a faggot. You're a king faggot.
No, you.
What did you just say? Fucking ref, motherfucker. I wish that ref would have said that to him right as he was like, king faggot. He'd be like, actually, I am gay.
King of all faggots.
Imagine King of Cartoons from Pee-wee, but he's like, hey! The King of Faggots is coming to show inappropriate gay porn. Everybody turn off the lights and be quiet. We don't want to see those.
We'd like to stay out there, yeah!
Zombie! Well, Zombie was clearly fucking gay as shit, so... Zombie's into it. I wish that ref would be trolling when he's like, oh yeah, actually I am gay. And then he waited a week and he's like, no, I'm not gay. I just wanted to make him apologize for me calling me a king faggot. A king faggot? That's actually like, you know, most people don't get insulted by being called royalty. So, you know, take that however you want it. Also, if you're a ref in any professional sport, you're gonna get called a fag. Even foot race refs are called fags. Have you ever seen any of those horse foot races?
I don't think those are just called horse races.
I'm sorry, what is the thing on a horse's foot called?
A hoof?
Yeah, a hoof race? A hoof shoe race? But with a guy on their back. Because otherwise horses wouldn't want to race. And then they're just running to get this guy to stop whipping them. Is their motivation? Slick moves, dog.
Yeah, how does it fight? Like a bike.
It's easy to beat up.
I don't know. Some people probably would have gotten hit.
Oh.
King.
Some people.
Like, the king of all facts. With all his political goals online. Probably would have gotten hit more than the one time I got hit.
I am tired of hearing about the King of Faggots agenda at all times. Quit trying to change this into a gay fantasy landscape. It's like the streets are paved with lube. It's absurd. There are a lot of car accidents.
I mean, kill the streets. Okay.
Holy shit.
I will take everything.
That's how the gays gotta get stuff done.
And then I will re-roll everything.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kill the straights.
This is more fun.
Oh man, a lot of stuff going on there.
It's not very strong though.
But it's a lot of it.
Oh, do I? Oh, I have marked. Okay. So I'm gonna hold the button.
Sick.
What do I? Oh, I also have kidney stone. So sometimes my shooting stops. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll this as soon as I can.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a thing you want to keep.
It looks cool though, I guess.
I'm over it. Thought it was pretty cool for a second. I'm over that shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the King of Faggots' political agenda. I'm trying to think of what he's could promise. Killing the straights, yeah. What's his plan after all the straights are dead?
Lots of gay sex with him.
And only him. If you're gonna fuck, King of Faggots has to be present. You have to fill out paperwork. But you know gay is a lot of paperwork, so it's not even a big deal. Get that stereotype started. They just love paperwork. It's crazy.
That's why they're like all secretaries.
And all police.
Alright, let's reroll this bullshit. Alright, so... Okay. I guess this is neat.
Yeah, it's sort of neat.
I'll probably reroll it again though.
Just keep rerolling.
Yeah, you usually do. You know, when you got lemons, you eat lemons.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make lemonade out of them. You know how hard that is? Gotta get water, gotta get sugar, gotta squeeze them, fuck that.
Yeah, sometimes I shoot like an eye that shoots my tears. I'm trying to shoot one.
That's heavy. It's heavy situation, man.
One's not coming out.
Yeah, the King of Faggots wants everybody to actually play the Pokemon trading card game. And like, I'm just trying to collect the cards.
Is that his agenda?
Yeah, that's one of his things. It's like, man, that shit's gay. That's super gay.
Well, I don't know Cursed Eye anymore. That shit's gay. You know who likes Cursed Eye? King of Faggots.
King of Faggots, dude.
Also probably Tom Cotton.
Tom Cotton.
Who
I'm not saying
also might be the King of Faggots. Or a King of Faggots.
He's definitely an associate of the King of Faggots. The King of Faggots that is an NBA ref is a middle-aged African-American man.
This is not good.
With a mustache.
This is not good. Well, that's kind of good.
Old TC is definitely friends with his. Also, what's Tom Cotton been up to? I feel like it's been a little quiet on the TC front, and he's planning something big. What's he doing? Maybe he's saying crazy shit, but it's being overshadowed by all the presidential candidates.
Just let it go, Parks.
What's he doing in there? Is he having sex with King Faggot? Is he killing refugees one at a time? You know what? Donald Trump said, like, keep all Muslims out. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
I feel like TC was like, oh, thank God somebody said it. Now it's totally cool for me to say something like that.
Until the public backlash and even, like, the Speaker of the House, who is a very conservative Republican, was like, we do not support Mr. Trump.
Did somebody say that?
Yeah, like...
Immediately? I would hope that a lot of people would be like,
Paul
hey.
Rand? I think that's his name.
He's not the Speaker of the House.
Oh.
Speaker of the House is Paul Ryan, I think.
Paul Rand? See?
I thought you said Paul Rand.
I did.
Rand Paul is
It's
a different guy.
It was the wrong name. See?
Okay. I do not want to get into a fight about Republicans. I refuse.
I'll fight you right here.
Just go outside. It's Rand Paul! Paul Ryan! Just, like, what the fuck are they talking about? A guy named Paul? What is going on out there?
This is one of the least cool runs I've had with this D4.
I saw on, I actually watched Saturday Night Live the other day, which I haven't in a long time, but they had somebody say, look, Republicans don't support Donald Trump. They just vote for him. Or they just support his politics. It was something like, they don't support him, but they will agree with everything he says and vote for him. You know, and the good thing is we get to hear about Donald Trump for like the next 11 months. Yeah, so that's very cool that we. You know, other countries have limits on how long people campaign to be a president. Some places, like, you can only do it 6 weeks in advance. Can you imagine the utopia of not having to hear about a presidential election for like 2 years? Like, if somebody was going to talk about a job they wanted for 2 years and it wasn't president, oh my god. That would not work at all.
I don't know. What do you call going to college?
Alright, those people, yeah, but that's still annoying as shit. It's like in the abstract, like they sort of vaguely want this position, but like just somebody you know being like, yeah, thinking about getting a job at Walmart, get a lot of benefits at
How
Walmart.
was I fighting that guy?
There's like
One
nothing
more
there.
reload. Oh, that's so
shit,
cool.
dude, that's fucking sweet.
I wish I had something to fight.
What is that even a combination of?
Tech X, Sad Bombs.
They come back to you though?
Looks like Tiny Planet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Shit!
I was like looking at it though.
That does look crazy cool.
Well, didn't get what I wanted.
Is Tom Cotton building an underground bunker full of weaponry? Did Tom Cotton pay a liberal to pay that guy who was an inactive shooter at Jonesboro?
Find out this and more. I don't know. Eventually.
Maybe.